It is time for bowl week, ladies and gentlemen. The Hogs, number 18 in the nation, 8-4 season, out in the Citrus Bowl. We're going to take on the Georgia Bulldogs. But before we look at that, let's look at the college football bracket, as the first round matchups have already taken place. And you see Rutgers defeated Kentucky. We had Oregon take down Memphis. Ohio State took down Oklahoma, and Notre Dame took down South Carolina. So there you see the rest of your quarterfinals that will be taking place in bowl week 2. Now let's go ahead and get into our matchup against the Bulldogs, which it's going to be tough. They are 90 overall. Good Lord, this is going to be a tough battle. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the Hogs in Orlando, Florida, ready for this one. Hopefully going to be a big win for these Razorbacks today. It is raining here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Let's get after it, Hogs. Georgia, let's go. All right, ladies and gents, got to worry about Beck at QB, ETN in the backfield. They're going to go hand it off to ETN on the first play, pick up just a couple. 2nd and 8 for Georgia on the opening possession here. They're going to send the tight end out in motion. And play action yet again, and he takes a big shot, picks up the first. 3rd and 4 for Georgia. Send in motion across. And let's see what we got here. Trying to get pressure on the QB, and good job. Able to get that guy open, and he's out of bounds at the 6. First down, Georgia. Here we go. First down and goal, and touchdown ETN. That's too easy of a drive. So a failed play there, and now we have a 3rd and forever. And they're bringing the house. They are bringing the house, but we have our tight end house, and he is open. He's going to spin and pick up the first. Huge conversion. So 3rd and 8 for the Razorbacks. Here we go. Oh, threw out of a sack. That gum. So we got to kick the field goal here. Straight down the pipeline, and that's going to be money. 7-3 Georgia lead. 2nd down now here in 2. Motion coming across. It's the inside zone, and they play action and wide up the seam. Good gosh. Guys, you got to have somebody there. We may just be outmatched against Georgia. I know they've lost a handful of games, which is crazy to me in simulation, but they're good, man. They're the best overall team we've played this year. It's unreal. And now that's an easy touchdown. Wow, down at the 1. And I see no reason why they don't just run this football right here. I don't think they'll pass. Surely not. Surely not. Yep, they're going to run it. They're going to lose 4. So 2nd down and goal now. See where they're going to go with this. There's the motion coming across. They're going to hand him off to me. And that's an easy touchdown. Wow. So it's 14-3. 1st and 10 at the 38 now here for us. Oh boy. I'm going to check it down. Just hit Jackson out in the flats here. Whoop. Almost picked it up. 2nd and 13 after we lose 3 on the opening play of that. Oh, good boy. Slide. Nope. I tried to slide. We picked it up, though. Now I'm going to go with the bread and butter play that hopefully we can pick up an inch on. And we will. And there's a flag. No, it's a hold. Crawford. Why? Why? So we got to settle for the field goal now because of that. Oh, boy. I missed it. I think yep. Dang it, man. Completely screwed it. Everything up. So 1st and 10. I have no faith in our team right now, the way this game's gone thus far. This has been pitiful. Play action there, and they overthrew. 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Can we get our first stop? I can only hope. He throws it away. Incomplete. We'll take it. Staying up back to return this thing. And he's going to take off, break through 1, pick up a block there. He breaks another one. Oh, we are almost gone. So we need a big play. We need a touchdown, and Armstrong's normally the go-to for that. And unfortunately, not going to be able to outrun that DB, but Taylor Green's got room. And he's going to get a huge gain across the 50. So 3rd now and long. So nothing going for us, unfortunately. Again, we got to kick a deep field goal here. And I don't think we have the leg or the nothing. We suck at field goals. Jesus, take the wheel. 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 42-yard line. Get him. Oh, so open. Ridiculous. 1st and 10, 22 seconds now. Can't afford to let him score a touchdown here on this drive. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. We'll take the incompletion. So 3rd and 10 at the 10. They pretty much have to get in the end zone here. Get him. Back. Throws it away. Let's go. So we can keep it a 2-score game. Even with the made field goal, we'll live with it. We'll live with it. So it's 17-3. Hogs trying to battle. Get back in this thing here, but it's going to have to be offense and defense playing complementary football. I'm going for it. I'm rolling some dice here. I'm hoping we can get a block. Got a double team right there. Yes. Okay. Finally. All right, let's get Armstrong in the open field. Let's let Armstrong get loose and get going. Dude is maybe my best playmaker on this team outside of Satanga. The issue we have with a team like Georgia is their speed is elite. Elite. And, oh, what? We're shy by inches again, and I think we have to go. We have to go. We have to. We got it. Let's go. Come on. So 3rd and 12 for the Hogs. Hit it. No! Dadgummit. Haven't been able to kick field goals. Haven't been able to get red zone touchdowns. Haven't been able to get stops consistently. They're going to try a little jet touch pass. No, they're not. Okay, motion. And play action, and we're there, but it doesn't matter. They're insane. Our team's imploding before our eyes. After that loss against Missouri, all the confidence in this team is gone. Oh, I say it, but Slaughter says, nah. I've got a little something to say about that. I'm going to put the team on my back, and I'm going to get us back in this game. Slaughter with a pick 6 from 63 outs. Huge tide-shifting game here in the rain. Huge. So just when all hope seemed to have been lost, for me anyway, Slaughter puts the team on his back and gets us back in this thing now. It's an opportunity for the Hogs to get a stop and get right back in it. 3rd and 12. I can live with a check down right now. Pick it. No! No way! It's 1st and goal for the Dogs. We've got to come away with a clutch play somewhere here in this red zone. I mean, can we do it? Shh. Not with me tackling. So the turnovers have hurt us. The missed field goals have killed us. Because we've had some good plays from this offense today. It's just, here we go, Haas. Good. We need big plays. We need to go tempo now. Watch pressure here. Throw it out to the halfback. Jackson's got it. He breaks through. Huge 1st down. 3rd and 9. Need this to be a huge play. Haas underthrew. I didn't lead him. That's ball game, I think, guys. I think that's freaking it. Dadgummit. 3rd and 1. I'm just loading it up and hoping we can get something here. They go bubble. Wow. They did it. That's ball game. That's ball game. So we did not show up against Georgia. They dominated this game. We tried to get in it. We had turnovers. We missed field goals. Couldn't stop Beck and his crew. And I mean, you see it there. The numbers he put up, outstanding for him and his team. So it's a lackluster finish to the end to this year that could have had so much promise. 2 straight losses, but it really mattered most. And now we get through the rest of bowl season and get ready for the transfer portal and finish of recruiting. Let's get through the off season and get ready to end today to get the start of season 2. So tough one. All right, so we advanced the week, and you see we have some people we're getting at the top of their list. Man, I'm just super disappointed in the way this has kind of gone for us. Nothing's changed here. Let's look at the bracket for the college football playoff, because that's all really I care about right now. So you have Oregon, Michigan, Notre Dame, and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State upsets Ohio State. So there's your final 4. Wow. All right, advance the week, and the championship will be Michigan Notre Dame, as Michigan and Notre Dame both win their games respectively in close battles. That is your college football 12-team playoff national championship from Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. And we just got a commit. David Magnifico from Dallas committed to the Hogs. Nice. So we got another quarterback to add to the mix at JUCO sophomore as well. And your national champions are Michigan, winning it again here, 28-26 over Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. What a season for the Michigan Wolverines, 15-1 and a natty to finish it up. Okay, so we are officially off season. So let's look at the players leaving Fayetteville, as we have a whole slew of the Armstrong. You see, he's one of the biggest ones. If we look at overall, and we have Jackson. He's leaving. He's graduating, projected to be a second rounder for the Hogs. We also have Jaquindon Jackson graduating, Armstrong graduating, Clark, Gregory, Switzer. This defense is graduating, unfortunately. Oh, man. Year 1 was pretty good. Year 2 may be even more challenging, because a lot of our really good players that stepped up for us this year are out. They are leaving. And we don't have anybody that's wanting to transfer at this point, so that's good. Okay, let's look at the draft results. I'm curious. So Landon Jackson was drafted in the 2nd round, and late round pick, 6th round pick Jaquindon Jackson got drafted as well. So congrats, we got 2 Hogs in our first year drafted out of this group. Very, very proud of those 2. They were huge for us this year on both sides of the ball. Okay, so now it's all about the transfer portal and recruiting. We have 1,350 hours to use for our recruiting board. We have a lot of scholarships we can still give out. You see, we got 3 QBs to add to the mix. We'll see how that is. We got both our halfbacks. We're about to land a fullback. We have 1 receiver we've added. We need to go get some more receivers if we can. Coffee, we're 2nd on behind Baylor. Tight end we nailed. We got 1 offensive lineman. We have 1 we're in the mix for. The other one we're not. We have nobody at offensive guard. We have a center, excuse me. No defensive end. We have not locked on a defensive tackle. We have an outside backer. Don't have a middle linebacker yet. Don't have a corner. And we don't have a safety. So we need to get some guys added on here to the board. See if we can get them in the mix. But also the transfer portal is here. And this is huge. So we can go lock in and look at some of these guys from the portal that we can maybe add on to the Hogs. So let's go ahead and I'll fill out this board and we'll figure out what's going to work for us. Okay, so the transfers, we have several on our board for transfers. So we already got Magnifico. He was a JUCO transfer. There's several others right here. We have 1 that we can maybe try to get here in Emory Jones Jr., Tariq Jones, several others you see here that we're in the mix for. So we have, and a lot of these are team needs. So we're going to try to lock in right now on these transfers and see if we can get some of them to commit. Okay, so for the transfers, we've laid out all the points we are going to right now. Hopefully some of these guys, you see them all right here. A lot of them are 3-star players, but you know, we just need to add a lot of guys to the mix. Hopefully we can get some of them. For our other guys, for high school players, you see we have some we're already still 1st on. We hope we can land Elias Coffee. He's right now favored to go to Baylor. Santoso would be awesome as well at defensive tackle. Still 1st on a lot of these other dudes as well. So we're in the mix for a lot of players, but let's advance the week and see if anybody lands with us. All right, so after the first week, okay, so only Elias could come into the Baylor. See at the very bottom. That's unfortunate to see. So he's gone off the board. We're 1st on Coleman, 1st, 2nd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 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 1st. So we're in a lot of people's mix, but not committing anyone yet. We also have 10 points for coaching upgrades, so I'm going to go to my recruiting board here. And let's see. Ooh, man. Recruiting actions give a bonus to DBs. That could be huge. I'm going to use the same one for the receivers and tight ends. I'm going to really try to focus on that right now. Okay, so we still have the same amount of hours. Let's look at the transfer portal people first. See if anything's changed there still. Rockin' doing well here. I can't do anything more with LSU. So a lot of these guys, it's just in their hands to kind of make their decisions. Looking at the portal overall, technically we could go get like a 3-star halfback, but I have those other halfbacks coming in, so I'm not really concerned about that right now. Walker White out of Auburn's transferring out, as well as a middle linebacker out of UNLV. I'm not, you know what, I'm actually okay with that. Let's see, is there anybody that we had on our list? We're going to add this middle linebacker and see what he can do for us. Okay, so we have 2 middle linebackers we're looking at. Let's look at Manny Powell here. Offer him a scholarship. We're just going to throw, he is a junior, but you know, let's see here. I'm curious to scout and see what he's actually at right now. He's 80 tackle, 88 acceleration. He's okay. He's from Fayetteville, so maybe we can get him to come back home. So after the second week, we lost one more, left in, went to LSU. That's not exactly what I want to see here. Tariq Jones, LSU bound. Of course, he's from New Orleans, so it kind of makes sense for him. Shank, Lake, so we're first on almost everybody else's board except for Shetron, Talon Shetron. That's a fun name to say. I'm going to screw that up. We're second on his board, third on Yates and Sutulovic. We're third on his board, first on Emory Jones Jr. Okay, so we got Shetron down for a visit now. So that's one thing we're going to look at now. For a few of these guys we're kind of close on. We're going to think about visits for them. Like this guy here, we got to land. I'm going to make sure we get him a visit coming to Fayetteville. See, what's he really like? Proximity to home, playing style. We'll let him attend to practice. Offensive guards, we are first on 2 of their lists with Lake and Shank. Love that name, by the way. I'm okay with giving him a visit. You know what? We'll let it happen. Proximity to home. You're from Siloam Springs. I mean, you're right there. Come on over to Fayetteville. This guy just went to LSU, so get off my board. Good with him. Defensive tackles. Second on Santoso. We need him. Give him a visit. He really likes playing time. Well, guess what? You're going to play a lot because we have a lot of people graduating. First on his board. Second on Bledsoe. I wouldn't mind getting Bledsoe to add it back on, so let's give him a look. Let's look at prox to home. You're from Morrilton. Come on. Willett, we already got. Linebackers were first and first still technically on him. First on him. Safeties were first and third. Okay, let's get a visit set up for Coleman. And let's do playing style for that. And safety, first, second, and third. So let's pour in some points here on these guys. Playing style. And let's go ahead for you. We'll throw on one. And prox, let's do playing style for you as well. Everything else should be good, so let's advance and see what happens. Come on, I need commits. All right, Steven Song from Little Rock. It's a 2-star, but you know what? I'll take whoever we can get. Chauncey Kendricks, 3-star from Fayetteville, the linebacker, coming over. Emory Jones Jr. from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, right tackle. Let's go. That's a big one for us. So we landed those 3. We did lose, unfortunately, 4 guys just now. So let's go look at the recruiting board. We have a... Gosh, man, some of these hurt a little bit. So we've landed a few. First on his board, we're first still on Santoso, first on him. Bledsoe, the defensive tackle, is going to ULM. That's fine. First on all of these guys. Second still on you. Come on. Okay, we need to throw some points at him then. Let's do a soft sell. And we'll do all 3 of the green spots if we can. That'll work. Do that. We lost Soltovich, whatever your name is. See ya. Get out of here. I don't have to worry about pronouncing your name. Yates is out of here. Shetron is out of here. So what do we have at receiver? We've landed 1 receiver so far. 1. Sessions, and we're first on Rogers. I need another receiver, realistically. If I can find one in the portal, please. Let's go look for a receiver out here. I need one. Okay, so we could get Landon Rogers. Oh, we already have him on our board. My bad. I just took him off the board. Anybody else still available? No? Man, receiver is not great. Come on. Somebody's got to be around and available for me. Somebody, please. Okay, so there is a couple people here for This guy here is a deep threat. We'll look at him. And I'll take another deep threat. Let's get Allen here, maybe. 6'1", 200. And I know what you guys are probably thinking, why are we focusing so much on receiver? We have plenty. I always want receivers. The more receivers, the better, because we can utilize them as return men and all that kind of stuff. So skill positions are always something I'm looking at. Linemen we're doing okay with right now. Let's go ahead and throw a few more points here at him, which we should be first on his by a lot. Yeah, we're first easily. So let's go ahead. I think we've done our points where we can. This is it. The final week of recruiting and portal. We got Dalton Tecklenburg out of North Little Rock. CJ Turner, come on over. Landon Rogers, come on over. Derek Parker's a hog. Jose Santoso, a hog. Adrian Wilson's a hog. Come on, baby. Manny Powell, come on. Philip Smith, let's go. Alfonso School, that's a fun name to say. Enrique Benshaw. Jamal Lake. Who else? Jaleel Shank. And that is it. So we just got a huge influx of recruits for the final week of recruiting. That is massive for us and what we needed. So it's National Signing Day, and there you see our Razorbacks, ladies and gentlemen. The board is filled out. The only one we didn't get was Coleman and Allen at receiver. So we ended up with a decent class. Let's see where we ended up in our final numbers here. We didn't end up getting as many players as them. We have 30 players, 26th recruiting class. That is not bad. Not a bad class in the slightest. We got a 5-star commit. We got the top for his position. Emory Jones Jr. is massive get for us. The transfer portal. We got some good guys here, man. We got some good people that are going to fit our mix. I'm really excited to see how they play out for us. So looking at position changes, we're going to see if there's anything on our position changes. Is there anybody that's going to move around for us? Like a guy like Magnifico, he's got some good strength. The throw power is not bad at all. 93 throw power is second best on the team with what he can do there. And then we have these other guys, Boda. Who else do we have here? Oh my gosh, Kroom may come in and be the starter for us. I may have to show Dubinion some love just because he's our senior leader. Rodney Hill, he's a good junior. But Kroom, 90 speed. The dude is going to be a really, really good player. What's his deal breaker? Proximity to home. So that's not bad. We're good on that. But man, the dude's a solid player. I'd love to get him as many reps as we can as a freshman for Kroom. At receiver, it's going to be Sentenga, Wilson, Anthony, Stevens. I mean, it's going to be a whole battle here to see who fills out that mix. At tight end, we have a house full, but it's Haas's show, obviously. Carmona. Offensive line, it's not going to shift around too much. That's going to stay mostly the same. Right tackle, Emory Jones Jr. stepping right in, 90 overall transfer, guys. Right in there at right tackle. Desperately needed that. That's huge. You got Rhodes Jr. Okay. Davalier right there. That's okay. Defensive tackle, we have a freshman. Santoso is going to be starting for us as our second defensive tackle. Henley at left outside backer. We got Soray Jr. at middle linebacker for us. Spence in right outside backer. And then you got a bunch of people here. Safety is going to be a lot different this year. Our safety's graduated, so we're a little bit different here on safety. Oh boy. So let's look at the training results. This is always huge, and let's just go through the entire roster and see. Taylor Green's moved up to 83 overall. Singleton behind him. Okay, that's not too shabby. It also, Taylor Green's moved up. He got better with his change of direction and some other areas, throwing the run, all that kind of stuff. So the senior leader, hopefully going to have a huge senior year for the Razorbacks. Dubinion went up to 82 overall. Russell behind him, and then Rodney Hill. We got 4 backs we could really throw out there. Receiver, nobody really moving up too much here. We had Jaden Wilson and Dasmond James move up a little bit. Tight end, Haas is now 90 overall. Washington behind him at 89 overall. We are stacked at tight end. Moved up there at lineman. We needed that. That's great to see. Dude, this freshman here, Madison, redshirt freshman, we may have to find some other spot for him on the offensive line if we can help it at some point, because our offensive linemen are developing, getting better and better. Defensive linemen looking pretty good. That may be the strong point of our defense this year, because Soray Jr.'s got the lead our linebacker core. Spence got better. Corners, nobody improved at. Safeties, nobody improved at either. Okay, so encourage transfers is one of our to-do lists as we get ready for the new season here. So we have 96 people on the roster. What is this? So, okay. They're looking at the transfers here, like Stein. We can encourage him to transfer if we want. He is 66 overall. I mean, I want to give him an opportunity. I'm going to encourage him. Who else do we have? Boda, probably never going to touch the field for us at QB. Sorry, I would encourage you to go see playing time elsewhere. Some of these receivers, we could say the same, but I'm going to keep my receiving core tight just because I don't want to lose any of these dudes. So as the further we go, the better they get. I guess technically this guy right here, CJ Brown, he is a deep threat. He does have 91 speed. Wiggins, senior, I'm going to let him stay for senior year. Actually, you know what? We're going to encourage him to transfer just because. Defensively, oh boy, man. Spring to Arkansas, Caden Henley. Some of these corners, he's a 73 overall. Our corner pool is deep. So I'm going to go to some of these lower corners here, like Allen. Encourage him to go see somewhere else to play. But nobody else is just terrible. So Caden Henley's just going to be mad anyway, so I'm going to tell him he can go ahead somewhere. That's fine. Now we do have 40 points to play with now for our skill tree upgrades and everything. So we're going to go ahead and look at upgrade. I don't care about kicking, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to keep upgrading these two areas. Linebackers, will take a little less time to look at them. Let's just keep looking at linebackers. And I think I'm going to upgrade these fully now. Okay, those are the areas we'll focus at, so that's going to really help. Okay, so we're looking at the schedule here, and our schedule as it stands is going to be Oregon week 1 on the road, then at home against Arkansas State. That's awesome. That's coupled in with bye weeks. Then we're at Memphis, a ranked team on the road, at home against Notre Dame, and then we get into the conference schedule as you see right there. So we're going to leave it the same. We're not going to change a lick of this. Our team is better. We're 86 overall, so we're a better team overall. So let me know what you think of the Razorback schedule. We are coming in at number 19. It shows there on the top left. But that's the schedule for next season. As we get to it, I'm going to go ahead and set up a recruiting board for the upcoming year. Okay, guys, we set up our recruiting board. And as you can see, we actually have some guys that are number 1 in their rank in the position. We have the number 1 and number 2 corners that we are on their list as 5 stars. So we're going to definitely try to pursue these two guys. We have on our board the number 4 halfback, number 6 outside back, number 7 defensive tackle, amongst plenty other guys. So let's look at the list here. You see what we have. A lot of really solid players across the board. Ton of 4 stars, several 5 stars as well. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw out some points and get the recruiting going. And I'm curious about Baca here, this quarterback. Okay. He's pretty good. 92 throw power, 93 speed. This dude is going to be insane. He's a scrambler out of Duncanville, Texas high school. If we could get him as a QB in the future, I mean, whew, he's pretty solid. Okay, so now that I've got scholarships handed out, I'm going to see if any of these guys are just studs. Like a gem, an absolute gem. So the halfbacks aren't bad. No stud gems there hidden. Let's look at the receiving core. Nobody a gem there yet. Okay. Some solids of 96 jumping. That's pretty good. Acceleration, 96 speed from Craven there. At tight end, okay, not bad. 5-star right there. Gem, we got a gem here. JD Bentley. He's a gem 4-star. Got 88 speed, acceleration's pretty good. Catching's 84, spectacular catch 84 as well. He's a 6'3", 232 tight end. Offensive line, we got a bust. That's not great to see from Pineda, but it is what it is. It's 3 stars, a gem. Okay, so it'd be nice to be able to knock down Cameron Hales. 3-star, 90 strength for him is huge. Other offensive linemen, we're looking at all these right guards and left guards. We got a gem out of Philip Hand. Good, 93 strength, lead blocks 84, impact block 89. Hits is also a gem, 91 strength, 87 impact block for him. Gent is also a gem. He has 88 strength, pretty solid stats for him at a 3-star level. Now, going to the defensive line, let's see what we got here on any of these dudes. Any of y'all a gem? By chance? This guy is Vincent. All right, man, pretty good, pretty solid. 80 hit power, 81 pursuit, 85 block shed, 85 tackle, 86 strength. Yates, what about you? What say you? What say you? You're solid. Our one and only defensive tackle we're looking at right now is pretty good. Outside backers, we have a ton of these guys we're looking at right now. I'm just trying to see who's a gem. This guy's a 4-star gem. Very good numbers for him overall. Rub, what you got? Okay, let's look at Gorin here. He's the 5-star, and he is a bust. That is a guy that we can look at not pursuing as heavily. He's still going to be good, but not a stud. And then a couple of our right outside backers here. No gems out of that. Middle linebacker, not a gem. All right, let's look at the corners. We got a bust on corner on Prosinski here. Still not bad, but not the best in his press and man coverage and tackling. Adongo is going to be a gem for us. 90 speed, 91 agility, 94 change of direction, and his pursuit's 80. Pretty good. 5-star here, number 1 in the state of Texas. Not going to be a bust or a gem. This 4-star is a bust. Okay. Not the best for Hutchinson. What we got out of this guy? Not bad. I want to see about this last 5-star corner. He's not bad either. Okay, don't have a ton of points left to spend, so I'm going to focus on this number 1 of his position group. He's pretty good. And then we're going to look at Angel here for our last couple points. Okay, and as we're getting ready for our regular season for next episode of starting season 2, here you see some of the recruits were already first on the board on. That's a left guard, free safety, strong safety, and 2 corners. That's a good start for us. Hopefully some of these guys will commit pretty quick, though, in this year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so next episode, we will kick off season 2. Again, if you want to see that episode as soon as possible, smash that like button. If you get this video, guys, to 250 likes, I will put out the next video immediately as soon as y'all hit that like mark. So give it a watch, hit the like, and the next season we'll get going with season 2 as next episode will play Oregon, Arkansas State, and Memphis, 2 ranked teams to get the year going as the Hogs have championship aspirations this year, starting the year at number 19 in the country and hoping to finish what they started in a strong year 1.